10,000 yards. This number is a momentous milestone in an NFL running back's career. Only 32 running backs have ever reached this glorious number in the league's 104-year existence. All that reached this number are the best of the best, the greatest to ever tote the ball. I mean, greats like Jim Brown, O.J., Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Eric Dickerson, and Walter Payton are just a few who have hit this landmark. Now, there is a running back who entered into the 10,000-yard club this season, and he is playing so well that he could break the single-season rushing record set by Eric Dickerson in 1984. Derrick Henry is a legend. There are tales of his glorious high school career. We witnessed him leading Alabama on his back to a national championship and winning the Heisman Trophy. And now he is in another exclusive club, and this begs the question, is Derrick Henry a top 10 running back of all time? After hours of research, metrics-based analysis, and data crunching, I think I have found the answer.
For his size, and it's almost unfair.
Clearly, this dude, Derrick Henry, is an absolute stud. He's the best running back in football.
Derrick Henry, to me, and he doesn't need this comparison because he's a first ballot Hall of Fame running back.
The longer the game goes on, the stronger he gets.
I mean, Derrick Henry, a lot of people said he was done at 30 years old. Like, it's like he's found the fountain of youth. Any Henry could go 60, 50, 70, 80 yards to the house. He's done that multiple times.
And the combination of Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson is going to be hell for a lot of teams.
And Derrick Henry.
We're about halfway through the season, and Derrick Henry has been good. I mean, really good. How good has Derrick actually been? Since being drafted 45th overall in 2016, Henry is leading all rushers in rushing yards, including Ezekiel Elliott, who was drafted in the same class, and other greats like Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, and Joe Mixon. For players with over 100 carries in 2024, the King is leading them all in yards per carry and rushing yards per game. If Henry can stay healthy for another 2 or 3 seasons, he could very well move into the conversation among the NFL's all-time greatest backs. The most yards by a running back ever over 30 is Tiki Barber at 1,860 in 2005. And here are the other top 5 rushing seasons by a back over 30. Tiki Barber did it twice, Curtis Martin, Walter Payton, and Corey Dillon. The oldest rusher to reach 1,000 yards was John Henry Johnson for the Steelers back in 1964, and he was 35. And Derrick Henry became the 26th player and 14th running back in NFL history to reach 100 career scrimmage touchdowns. Given Henry's track record of durability, it's not inconceivable that he could join Emmitt Smith, John Riggins, and Marcus Allen as one of 5 rushers to eclipse 4,000 rushing yards after the age of 30. Henry is on a pace to make all kinds of history, including the 3rd NFL rushing crown, a feat accomplished by just 8 players and none since as Adrian Peterson did it in 2015. And if Henry wins the league rushing title, he could join Cleveland Browns fullback Marion Motley as the only 30-year-old to achieve that distinction and would be the oldest NFL player to do it. There are only 4 players in NFL history who have had a 2,000-yard rushing season and have had at least 90 career rushing touchdowns. Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, and Derrick Henry. His impressive size, speed, and strength make him a powerhouse on the field, earning him the nickname King Henry. When comparing him to other running backs, Henry's dominance in breaking tackles and creating holes sets him apart. His playing style, which combines power and speed, makes him a valuable asset to the Baltimore Ravens. According to the metrics, he's having one of the best seasons ever. Although Henry is 30 years old, which borders on geriatric for a modern running back. Despite taking lumps for 9 years at a least forgiving skill position, he defies the aging curve. Derrick Henry has been a perfect fit for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens offense, and that goes beyond his 9 touchdowns. In 6 NFL seasons, Lamar Jackson has only had 1,000-yard running back, which was Mark Ingram in 2019. As far as MVP, it took insane seasons for running backs to win. Adrian Peterson ran for 2,097 yards, and Tomlinson, Alexander, and Falk all broke the record for most touchdowns in a season. Now with the league so dependent on throwing the ball and teams switching to multi-back systems, it has proven extremely difficult for a running back to be in the conversation. Last season, Christian McCaffrey had 1,459 yards on the ground to lead the NFL and scored a league-best 21 touchdowns. He won the Offensive Player of the Year but finished third in MVP voting behind Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott. It's sad how many people forget about how good Derrick Henry was with the Tennessee Titans. I mean, he was the dude leading the team to the playoffs year after year. It was in 2018 that he became a starter, and then there was no looking back. He rose through the ranks, impressed everyone, and won the NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 2020. And folks, even when the masses expected his production to drop off a cliff once he turned 30, Henry remained a bell cow. He played in all 17 regular season games for the Titans last year, led the NFL with 280 carries, and finished second with 1,167 rushing yards to the Offensive Player of the Year, Christian McCaffrey. From racking up 10,000 rushing yards and over 100 touchdowns to being crowned NFL Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry's journey feels straight out of a Hollywood script. This guy isn't just breaking records, he's redefining them. And where does he stand when we talk about the greatest backs of all time? I think if Derrick Henry can continue to dominate the league and shatter our previous notions of what we thought was possible in an NFL career, I think he has a chance to retire as the greatest running back of all time. But of course, only time will tell.